Hi guys, it's Tyra here from Reiki Essentials and Wellness. We are located at 2 South Madison Street in Waupun, Wisconsin. We are at the corner of Madison and Main, and we're just a few steps off of Main. We are like the cutest little metaphysical shop, I think, in Dodge County. So whatever, I might be biased, but who cares? Benny's Coffee. Dungeon Brew. Very good. I think it's like breakfast blend or holy cow, wake up. I don't know. So it's been a while since I've done a vlog. And I thought, oh, I better do one. I don't know. The last time I didn't check on my YouTube channel before I started this. But it is the 23rd of February. And let's see. July. August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So 7 months we're at being down here. And it has way more highs than lows. So that's just awesome. And we've added and we've grown. And oh, what else? Added inventory, added more tarot cards, added classes. Speaking of tarot classes, we have this cute little bag. It's just paper in there right now. But these hold the round, well, they can hold any deck anyway. They're a tarot bag. And it's like a satchel. We'll untie it here. Oh, I'm probably going to make a knot. And then it opens up. I mean, it's quite a big bag there. Nice. So like your extra large decks, and then you just pull it tight and you've got your little satchel there. What was I gonna say? Oh, you can put your decks in here, and if just because it's such a big bag doesn't mean that you can't put in a smaller deck, of course. It'll be fine. And we sell down here as well tarot card support items like herbs that you can use as incense. And it comes in like a little kit. There's herbs in there for an incense. There's a candle. I think there's a little tiny stick of Palo Santo in there. And then there's just a little tiny little, 5 little page booklet mini. And it tells you what it's all for. That's a lot of fun. But you could keep that in there. And some people keep stones. Oh, I think there's gemstones in there too. Yeah. You can keep your gemstones in your bag with your tarot cards. And then when you open up that bag, you can open it all the way flat. And then you can use that actually as like a cloth to do your spreads on. Some people don't like their cards to touch anything that is not belonging to them. So yeah. Anyway, other things. I'm gonna look at my phone because I did take screenshots of notes of things that I want to do. I think we're gonna add a Tarot Tuesday where I just maybe go on here and I pull a card for the day. And what else? Oh, I think on the Firefly circle group I might do a spellcasting Saturday, and maybe we'll go on there and talk to the group. I don't know if I'm ready for me to be public about spells. I need to figure out what the holdup is within myself. Yeah, I could keep it private and just do it for the group, or I could put it out here for everybody in the whole wide world. And then I know it's kind of, Meditation Monday, Tarot Tuesday, and Spellcasting Saturday, whatever. But it helps me remember. So helps me remember what I'm doing. Oh, something exciting. One of the businesses in town, That Mom Creations, she does neat prints on t-shirts and stuff and sweatshirts and all kinds of fun stuff. and I got a hold of her. I had a gentleman from Brandon. We did the whole city did like a little fundraiser thing, and he gave us a deal on t-shirts, like a wholesale cost, and then we could resell them to try to generate some income for when COVID just had first hit. And so, but now she is in town and she's got her own little shop, and I really like to try to stay local and use as many little businesses in town as I can. So I was thinking I was going to ask her if she could make a t-shirt that, can we see it? It says, "Go smudge yourself." This is not her creation. I just found this. I Googled it. But we have so many smudgy things down here that I thought, oh my gosh, that would be the best. So I'm hoping she can make us some t-shirts like that, and we'll get those all purchased up and get those done from her and keep it in town with that mom's creations. Yeah, she's on the next block over from me, actually. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 doors down on the other block. But yeah. And then we had it was a challenge for me coming through January, and now that February's here, I'm so okay, January's done. And it wasn't anything to do with like resolutions or anything like that. It was just home life. My husband was laid off for a while, and that was really hard for me mentally. It was a big challenge, and anyway, I then now into February I'm relaxed and I can feel more what my body is telling me, and I had surgery on my descending colon. I just turned 50 at the time, so that was maybe 2 years ago, and it was December 2019, yeah, and then COVID hit and everything closed and we had to work from home, and I was so glad because I could recoup a little bit longer. Anyway, I hadn't had any intestinal digestive issues really. Sometimes you eat something a little and you're just like, what the heck was that? So no problems for all that time. But then there was this really stressful situation, and that obviously is where I hold my stress. And we had a body and soul class, communion of the body and soul, and with my mentor, Amanda. And she's taught me a lot with theta healing. And we do that here as well. I do that here as well. But Amanda saw a part of me with this diverse, and she's like, so diverticulitis is this little pocket, and it kind of just pokes through the edge of your intestinal wall, and then things hide in there, and then they get infected. And she said, that's what you're doing, Terry. You're hiding things away, thinking you're going to deal with them later. And she said, and now your intestines is like, well, I'm going to deal with this right now. Great. Way to go, Tyra. So yeah, she was right. And when I realized that, and I did the clearing statements, that was Saturday. And then it had this awful flare Saturday and Sunday. Monday it started to really calm down, like by Sunday night maybe. And I realized what I was doing, and then the pain was going away. I thought, oh, Tyra Lee. So I know firsthand that these clearing statements, it sounds ridiculous sometimes. You're like, and everything that gets in the way of that being whatever issue you're dealing with. Everything that gets in the way of that, can we destroy and uncreate it on all levels of time, space, and dimension? If so, say yes. Of course, you want to clear it, so usually you or the client says yes, and then we say good, bad, right, wrong, pod, poc, all nine, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And it just sounds funny sometimes. You know, you're saying this crazy statement, but it is clearing. You know, we're working with God. We're working with the creator of all that is, whatever you want to call the creator of all that is. That's who you're working with. And when we go through that, we clear those statements. We're like, oh, yeah, we're not going to think this way again. And it works. It changes your thought patterns, changes your habits, bad habits. There's no good, no bad. There's choices. So choices that you make that maybe aren't for the best for your body, like hiding your emotions, thinking you're going to deal with it later. Yeah, that's not a good choice. So I see, though, personally, on myself and even others, that it works. So has anybody else had COVID and you're like losing your hair like crazy now? Like my family in October, we caught the virus, and one of my sons works at an airport, and there's a lot that goes through there. Don't know that we got it from him, because somebody else works in retail. I work here. The other person in the family also works in retail, so who knows? But we got it anyway, and we came through it fine. But I have also read, because I was studying, like, why am I losing my hair when I'm not doing chemo or radiation, and otherwise I was healthy? And they said that they, being the interwebs, said after a high fever that you carry for several days, and my fever was up to 103.8, and I will let my fever rage for a little while to kill off whatever, but I won't let it get to 104. So 103.8 was my limit, and then I started taking, the Tylenol Advil cocktail to get that down, and it was down. It worked fine. But then 3 months later, they say, after like a series of high fevers, that people have been known to lose their hair. So I've gone on and read other people saying, after they had COVID, their hair is massive thinning as well. But some people didn't have a fever. So I don't know. But anyway, I had the fevers and that. And my hair is like crazy, and it's just all over me all the time. I'm constantly using the lint roller to get that off. It's everywhere. So if you're here and you snag one of my hairs and it goes with you, sorry. But yeah. So there it is, losing my hair. What else is new? This is just one of those little vloggy vlogs that I really don't have anything super interesting to say, I don't think. A friend of mine suggested that I do some meditation and put them up on YouTube. I don't think, though, that she had seen my channel until I said, oh, I do that already. Here's my channel link. So I suppose I should get some of those out there. Get some fresh ones out there, because the ones that I've done are kind of old already. They were from when COVID was raging. Oops, sorry. And I made a new perfume roller. It smells really, really, really good. The girls really like it. The ones that come down here for knitting, which, it's 9:28. Okay, so knitting starts at 10. I have time. Benny, I don't know if I said, he's opened up a little corner of the gift shop, and he's added some D&D items. Some of the things that he added were Chessex dice sets. This is one of mine that I had gotten, years ago, but I really liked the colors teal and purple. Let me take it out of there so you can see better maybe. So I don't know if the camera can focus on that. It's just gonna keep picking up my face. Anyway, whatever. They're like a teal and a purple, and they're really, really pretty. So, yeah, we have dice, a few dice sets that are for sale, and he has some books, Dungeons and Dragons, the DM books, and then I like this little set, pink and purple. It's pretty. Maybe it's blue. Yeah, it's like baby blue, and of course it swirls with the pink, and then it makes purple. It's just so pretty. Anyway, this was my own set, and I'm going to put that out there to sell because I don't use that anymore. What else? I have, once again, through Christmas and holidays, have fallen behind on my acupressure online studies. Directly. So I got to get going on that again. And one of the other classes, though, that I want to take, it's through the Access Consciousness organization program community people. It's talking with the entities, and that is a lot of what we do down here. You know, people have things. They have things in their house. They have energies. They have. I'm getting kind of choked here, and I bumped the microphone again. Sorry. Anyway, entities in the house. Entities with acquaintance, new acquaintance of mine, is dealing with some energies right now that are affecting her life, and I don't know about family, but her life anyway. So I just think the class is timely, and yeah, so talking with the entities, just, you know, if they're here, we always know that they've been here. Other cultures all around the world know that entities are with us. It's prevalent everywhere. But here it seems in the United States, we've been told that this is a bad thing. Don't do that. Don't talk to them. Don't acknowledge them. Don't celebrate them. You know, you've got all over the world. They know. They honor their ancestors. They talk to them. They just know that there's energies and entities. And one of the things that I learned was, you know, all the earth spirits, they're here, and I've always believed that. I'm still learning, so I'm finding my words. That there, anyway, we're in a period where we, as a human collective, are falling away from the spirits of the planet, the earth spirits, wind, water, and we're slowly losing touch with that. And part of the classes that I'm taking discusses acknowledging once again those earth spirits. And I did find it really, really interesting. I mean, you kind of know, but when it's finally there in print and you're talking with other people, that, yeah, in this part of the world, we've been told that this is the wrong thing to do. But everywhere else in the world, they acknowledge that there are things like the Fey realm, and sprites, and demons, and entities, and that your ancestors do come see you and visit. And yeah, so anyway, it is very interesting. And it's not just, you know, knock knock, who's there? it's history, around the world history too. So that's really kind of neat. I'm looking forward to getting that all completed. And yeah, if that is something that you've always wanted to do, but you're afraid to, one of the clearing statements is find out why you're afraid. If you weren't afraid, what would you be able to do? And anything that gets in the way of that, destroy and uncreate that on all levels of time, space, and dimension. Good, bad, right, wrong, pod, poc, online, shorts, price, and beyond. Oh, yeah. So it doesn't just have to be Halloween. We can do this all the time. Anyway, yeah. Appointments. Last week I had 11 appointments throughout the week, and that was amazing. I loved it. So this week, it's a little lighter because, Monday I was off, and then Tuesday was the inclement weather day. So I'm looking forward to building up this week. Next week is, looking really good too already. And, oh, here I am looking. These are so pretty. Benny and I are working on some spell bottles, like just serious ones and just pretty ones. Like this one is Andromeda in a bottle, and I think it's just so pretty to just look at. And the other one, it's a little more clear. It's just some gold and silver in here, and you can't really see it as well, but look at it. And it sparkles. This one is the universe in a bottle. It's so pretty. I tried to do, this was my first practice one. Pink. Yeah, I didn't like that one so much. Okay. So anyway, just little things. Seems to be going good here. New things, more things. Things in addition to, like, the spell jars that are pretty, that would be new. The Tarot Essentials 3-day series is coming up. That's something new. Spellcasting Saturdays. Maybe to do something that way live. Meditation Mondays, where I actually try to put out a little new meditation video. Tarot Tuesdays, where I pull a card. Share that here. Yeah, and we're doing well right now. It's nice to get caught up on some things, and business is just enough. It's not super slow and dead where I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna have to close. It's fine. And I have breaks in between, so it kind of feels like, and then hubby started a new job, so it's a combination of getting my footing here, and then now at home there's some new changes as well. So you get into that routine, and now the routine has changed. So getting into a groove at home, keeping with the flow, getting in the groove here, and making them all mesh and match, and then dealing with the illness that I had been dealing with. So that's what's going on here. We have new shelves, so new shelves at the shop. Boom, random. So you'll have to come in and see those too. And yeah, so I'm going to go and get ready for knitting. I'm actually embroidering a dish towel, but some of them knit, and one of the ladies crochets, so it is what it is. But yeah, it's time for me to get going and to sign off. And if you stuck with this rambly little nothing video vlog, well, okay, great, thanks. And I will see you when you walk through the door. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.